Hi friends, we are continuing our third day. We are live session at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. We'll also continue more such sessions on different topics. We are now sticking to our basics, means Python basics we are learning. Yesterday we have learnt about our variables and different types of variables. That is what we are going to learn today. So we'll come back also to this, particularly when we learn some more things. We have to come back and see these basics also, so it will be easy for us to understand the things. Now in this session we'll learn about the different types of variables. Yesterday we have learnt about the variables. Now we'll learn what are the different types. So can I create my own type? Yes. In the Python, everything is a object in that, so it belongs to a one object type. If you are assigning a variable, keeping a integer, it's a integer object. So everything is an object and it's a variable type of integer. Now yesterday, if you remember, we have discussed about a type of container variables. We are just discussed that with the equivalent of a container. So but here a milk, a liquid, we can't keep it in a fruit basket. So it's a type of container. Now what are the different types of containers available? That we can get it. It is same as what are the types of variables and what are the data types it is storing. That we can know by using the type function. Now before we use this function and start working, let me just take you to the browser, and you can see here in the browser, this is the URL. This particular URL is available in in the description below, and in this you can see, you can scroll down to come to the end of all the source code. Whatever we are discussing, this is available here. You can come down, and here is the GitHub link again. There are two pages are there. One we are keeping just with the questions only, and another one is with the answers. So questions and answers. So if you are not seen yesterday's our session, so you can just click this. So yeah, I have clicked this one. I'll go to GitHub page. That page will open it up, and I can download the Jupyter notebook, everything. Here is the opens up the source code. So this is V2, so only the questions are there. Here you can see the top, the link is there, open in Colab. Click that, it will take you to your Colab account. Google, again we have already discussed, Colab is our Google's cloud platform for learning our Python. So we'll be using this one. So in your account it will be opening. So you just need a Google account or a sign up to Google account, and your Colab is already available. It's a part of the whatever files you create, it will be stored in Google Drive. So in this Colab, the advantage of Colab is it's a cloud platform, so anywhere you can work, and moreover there will not be any issue of something working in my system not working in your system, and all libraries are preloaded also. And another thing is, even if we run it in Colab, you can anyway download it and run it in any other GUI, any other IDE. So let's say Visual Studio Code or PyCharm, anything, whatever you are using. So similarly, you can just see here, we have two files here in our Colab platform. One is, both you can download, that the link whatever discussed. Here the cell carries the text or the questions or the text part, and below that the solution part is there. You can try download using this, or if you want only questions, so you yourself can add the cell part here. That's what we are going to do, and run the code. So that will give you a hands-on practice that way. So you will generate errors, mistakes you will do, so you will overcome that and understand the concept well. Fine, that introduction, hope it is very simple, and we are all beginners, and we are understanding the basics of Python. So complexity or integrating with database, all those things we will study later. So we are continuing our basic course. So what are the data types or the variable types we are using in our Python? See, here is the list. You must be seeing this none type, numeric type, sequence, a list, tuple, set, range. What's a list? What's a tuple? Dictionary? I'll just give you the introduction here only. Subsequently, when you understand list, tuple, dictionary, set, all those things, you will learn separately. Now Boolean, it's a true or false data type also, and a string data type. Frequently you will be using, say what's your name. If I stored your name in a variable, that's a string data type or string variable. Now similarly a dictionary also. So let's just add it. We'll start by just starting a printing a variable. What we are doing right now is adding a code here. So we'll say v1 equal to say 4. So variable 1. We know yesterday we had discussed all the how you can create a variable and what are the rules to follow. So the minimum thing is you must understand that any variable you are starting, we can't start it with a number or integer. It has to be a character or underscore is allowed. So v1 equal to 4. Now what I am doing is print v1. Now what it will do, we know it will just print 4. I am first time running, so it will take time. So these are all executable cells, cell and the text part, whatever it is seeing, this is a text one. Okay, fine, it has given 4. I will just close this output. By using type, we can print the type of the variable or object. Now let's just add one more executable. Here the code I am adding, not text, because I will be writing the code here. Just let me move up a bit. Yeah. So what I am doing is print type. What I am giving is 5. What I am expecting the output here. I will write it here. Okay, because here I will be running. Let's run this and see what type it is. It is integer. Fine. Print. Now I am saying 3.4. Now what type it is? Sorry. I have to get the type, not the value. So type. Now let me close this. Now what type it is? Here is it's a float. Fine. Now one more type we'll see. Then we'll see other types also. Type. Now I am saying it 5 plus 9j. What is this? This is a complex number. Okay, fine. Let's just run this and see. Yeah, this is giving the third one is of complex. So this is the 3 data types we have seen. Now use integer, float and variable and check the type. Okay, this is what actually we have done now. It should have been, I'll move it up. Fine. So okay, type the variable. Okay, actually this here I should have given a code. So now let me this is for our, when you download it, this will be available with you, v1. You see this cell, these variables will carry to other cells also. So I will check and write it that way. So it is, you can see this is given an integer. Now use integer, float and complex variable and check the type. So here I have given it directly. Actually I should have used a variable, then inside that. Fine, I have given directly. You can use a, say, v1 equal to 5. Now here instead of 5 I will write v1. So same thing. Now again one more thing, again I am writing v1 is equal to 3.4. now here I am asking display v1, same variable I am using knowingly that we know v1 equal to 5 plus 9j. Let's just see how this, okay, here I have to change it to, sorry, I have to change this to v1. One more bracket I will say. Let's just see. Fine, this is giving me complex. So you just remember this, though the same variable we are using, it is like the container itself is changing based on what you are storing it. A vegetable, it became a fruit basket. If you are storing milk, then it's a milk bottle. So it's changed its type based on the what type of variable you are we are storing. Now list, type, set and dictionary. This type of type we will see, but note that if you are starting with this, you may not be knowing what's a list, what's a set, dictionary. No problem, this is a different type. We'll just display the type. We'll in detail what's a list, what's a type, what's a set, what's a dictionary, all we'll learn again. Now I am just I have to type, so a little bit more, print. Now I'll say type. Now here I am creating a list first. List is, this is the way I am creating a list. 1, 2. So this is a list actually. 1, 2, 3 is a list. Now let me just run this. It is a list. Now I will, instead of typing once again, what I am going to do is put it here once more. Now in this bracket I will change it, bring it here, change this one also. Here I will put a curl bracket, here also. Sorry, okay, fine. This has come. Now let me run this 3. See, this is a list, this is a tuple, this is a set type. Now, what's a list, what's a tuple, we'll again study those things. So, you can understand these are all, we'll be frequently using that. And one more I left it. So, let me just paste once again. And here I will create a dictionary. Let me, sorry. Yeah. Okay, now how I will create a dictionary here. What I am going to do is write 1 colon. So this is the key, this is the value. Now 2 again. Now I am coming 3. Dictionary is 1 key, 1 value. It's a key value pairs. So now let's run this again. So it is, see, the 4th one is become a dictionary. Now you can ask me whether, okay, none type is also there. Now let me just give you one example here. Okay, none. Now print type A. So A is a variable. Now I am giving, it's a none type. None type is also there. Now similarly, there are many things. Let's check it, user range and check type. Okay, fine. Where is my code? Is be here. So x equal to range of 5. X is range of 5. So here it is. Now 5 is the stop word. You may ask me what's a range, what's a 5. Fine, we'll discuss it separately. This is just focus on different types what we are using it. Now why we should have, what is the problem if why I should know the type or thing? We'll just shortly we'll find out that. X is of range. Now let me print it. Type X. Now this will tell me range type. Fine, class is range. Now it is, let's move up a bit. Use boolean type variable. Okay, true or false, that means. Now below that let me put a code here. Now here I will say A equal to true. So print type A. What's the output? It's a bool. So it's a boolean type, true or false. So like that we can go it. Now print one string data type. So string, okay. I think by this time you must have understood this. Let's just print a print. I am writing in one line in this type welcome. Now this is a string. I am just giving it what type it is. So it will tell me str because it's a string type. And this is the entire code I have written because it will be a little confusing, because when you understand the class and objects all thing, we'll again see that we can create our own type also. What is the point here is you can create our own type. You can run this and see. Let me just see long back. Fine, it is a main, this is class, animal class it is given because animal, what is, we have created a class. So based on that, now it will be, if you are a beginner, it will be little confusing to you. We'll be further working on this when you class, objects and all, when you will see that one, when you understand that, it will be more clear. Now, what you have main targeting is, we can convert one data type to another. It is not necessary that once a data type is there, we will be using it. We can keep on converting. Convert one type to other, first integer, then string. Okay. Let's add a code block here. So here I am just starting my int equal to 5. So my integer is a 5. Now print type my int. Okay, what is the great in that? We have already discussed this. Now let me run this. 5 integer. Now what I am going to do is change this type. How I will change? My int equal to str. This is a function which convert a integer to a string. Yesterday also we have used this. What happens, by default all inputs whatever we take from the user, even if it is a number or a float also, it is considered as string. So before using any addition, multiplication, we had to convert it by using int. So similarly here it is, what happened, this is because it's an integer. Now I am doing a reverse thing. I am saying str, I am using it str5, fine, or I can write it my int also. Why I will write this my int, the variable I am converting. Now what I am going to do is print type now my int. One more bracket I forgot. Fine. Now what happened? Let me run this. First, initially the same variable was integer, then by using this str function we have converted it to a string, and then when you next the same one, when you are running it, it is giving me, telling me that it's a string now, no more a integer. Use integer and convert it to a float. Okay, basically what I am going to do is, let me close these things so it will not be outputs. I am just closing. Here I am adding a code block. Now what I am going to do is my data equal to now 5.0. What happens? This is a not a. Let's see why I will say that print. Now I am saying type main data. What I am going to get the output? It's a float. Okay, fine. What is the great in that? Now let me convert it into a integer. Now my data equal to integer. Now again inside that I am putting my data. So now I have converted it to a integer. So it is no more a float. Let me just print the value. Value I am printing means I am writing my data. Now I am saying also print type. What type of data it is? Now let me just run this. Okay, initially it was 5.0. So what happens? Let me print it once also here, my data. So we'll know what is, how it has gone inside what. Yes, it is initially it was 5.0, then it became 5 because I have converted it to an integer. Now let me just change this to 5.9. What happens here? 5.9, it taken the integer part only. It has not gone to the next. That is different. Again, math functions will see that one. So here it is. Use the same values to different type of data, first float and then integer. I hope you can manage this one. I am leaving it already. We have done that. Now what I am going to do is create a complex data type. Here it is. So below that code my int 1. Let me just give a value of 5. My int 2 equal to, let me give it 3. Now, so what happened? My int, though, okay, variable name I can give anything, though it's not here because I am creating a complex. So it should be my complex. Fine, let's give that one. Complex. This is a function. See the syntax color of it. It changed to green because it's a built-in functions. What is available there? You cannot use this as a variable. Yesterday we have discussed it. The reserved words, all those type of things. So complex is my int1 comma my int2. Now let's print my int and then we'll print what's the type of it. Okay, so this is what, let's run this. Okay, I'll move it up, it's running. Okay, fine, here it is, the first output, line number 4 is, it tells it's a given, and what type is, it is given me, it's a complex. Now convert a float to integer, create a float, say 5.3. okay, that's what we have done already. Now can you convert all data types? Okay, let's just see, everything can be converted to everything. I should get a error. Okay, here it is there. Now you just see my integer. I am storing a integer like this and trying to convert it to a integer. See, everything cannot be converted, so this will generate a error for me. Got it? Because ABC cannot be converted to a integer. It's as simple as that. So that's the error message. Now fine, you can just try these questions, friends. Okay, it's already 20 minutes, so we'll stop here. There are some variables also will continue. We have today, what you have understood is the types. Now there are packing, unpacking of variables. Yesterday we have not discussed, and also the formats how by which you will be printing the outputs of a variable. That probably next section will session tomorrow, if possible, we will try that one. This again, I will say this entire source code you can download it and use it in your system. Not necessary that you should use Colab, though I will recommend that you better use Colab, so you don't have all this installation issues and all. Still you can download it as a .py file and use it. Here it is, go there, download. It gives you all the options, IPY, .py file. Once you have a .py file, open it in Visual Studio Code or any of your IDE what you are downloaded and using it, and run these codes. Entire source code is available. The link also is there. Once more, it is there in the description. Continue learning with us, and if you want to learn something, but focus it on the basics part of it. If you want specifically something to be discussed, don't hesitate. Ask it in the comment section. Let me just see if there is any questions. There is no questions right now. So anytime you can come back and ask questions. You are always welcome, and we are focusing on basics. Please focus on that and ask the questions. And any topic you want on the basic, which is you need some clarification, then fine, post it. Yesterday the topic was variable, so I hope that was clear. And if you have any doubts, just post it. And my request is also, please share this with your friends, and please subscribe also if you are not subscribed. And one more, I will just show you. There is a one page in particular. I don't know I have shown you or not. Let's go there. Here below that, all their live sessions list is automatically will be available. Once this is published, this session also will be available here. So anytime you can come back and watch this particular all the sessions right from the beginning. You can please share this with your friends, and request you please subscribe and press the bell icon, so you'll be always notified whenever we add new tutorials. And we are adding lot of videos and coming online also, so you will be linked with us. That's my request. Please share this with your friends, and thank you for watching.